What's good? What's good? It's your boy. You already know. Fat Geronimo, even your mama know. I'm out here early. It's Sunday morning. The streets is quiet and clear. It just finished raining a few hours ago. Well, a few minutes ago. Drizzling type shit. But yeah, it's been a couple days since I met back here with y'all. Feel me? Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that share button if you feeling good this morning. You know what I mean? Spread the love. It's been a couple days since I came out. Took the walk. So I said, fuck it, let me come out this Sunday early, get my walk on, clear my mind, type shit. Get ready for the week ahead, whatever that's bringing. Make sure y'all go check out my Clarissa Shields versus Krishan Rock video. I dropped that yesterday, I believe. Yeah. Go check that out. Just giving my opinion on who I think Krishan could fight. That would be an amazing fight. And yeah, Clarissa is, in my opinion, the top contender. So you get a chance, go check out that video. Like it, subscribe, share that one too. It's feeling good out here as usual. Extra good because it ain't no sun out. Like, this is a perfect summer day for me. Because it got the humidity that feels as if it's like 80 or 70. But it's a little breeze out here because of the rain. But it's light. But it's like it's hot without being hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spoke too soon. Sun on his way out. But that shit you could do hard labor in. You feel me? It ain't that fucking hot out here. You can relax. Whatever you decide. Sometimes it be so fucking hot. You gotta take your ass inside. You can't relax at all. Your mother look ridiculous, my nigga. Your mother look like Beanie Siegel, nigga. It's early as hell. And you could always bet it's somebody on YouTube that's gonna be on your meat. No matter what time. No matter what time of day it is. It's always somebody on YouTube that's gonna be on your meat. Always. Niggas be low-key homos. First thing come out your mouth don't be what's up, what's the vibes. That should be something that's on you. How you look. Oh, your hat. Oh, your lips. Or you dark. That's gay. That's fucking gay. Your first statement on my live is something that got something to do with how I physically look to you on camera. That's fucking gay, bro. I'm starting to think all you niggas is homos on the low. Especially you tough niggas. Y'all niggas be low-key faggots. And I don't give a fuck about YouTube demonetizing me or internet. I don't give a fuck about the internet. Y'all niggas be faggots. Your mother eat Pringles, nigga. I don't eat Pringles. That's how much you on my dick. That is how much you on my dick. These is not even Pringles, my nigga. Try again. Try again. Yeah. A lot of meat. That's exactly what be in y'all niggas' mouths. User 44326. A lot of meat. Niggas be having the whole deli in their mouth. The whole deli. And see this shit on my head? This the type of shit a nigga will wear that'll kill you. So the last thing you gonna see is a dark nigga like me with this on my head before you die. Whatever you call this shit on my head or however it look, that's how it's gonna look to you before you die. What's good though? Besides these homo niggas in here, what's the vibes? You see me, I'm outside early. This ain't for show either. This is regular me. Don't let me tell you what time I got up. I've been up. At this point, I'm completely detached from planet Earth, bro. I really feel like that. If I tell you the time I be waking up and what the fuck I be doing, yesterday, right? I was smoking. I think I wrote the L about like 10 o'clock, 10 something in the morning, right? Mind you, that might have been my second one, third one, whatever. I had just got off the phone with my pops and shit. I was calling my friend, see if she was gonna pick up the phone. Cause when I called her before I called my pops, she ain't answer. So when I started talking to my pops, she called me. I'm like, yo, I'll call you back when I get off the phone, right? So she ain't answer when I called her again. So like I said, I rolled up about 10 something in the morning, almost 11. I rolled that shit up. Now I don't think it was just the weed alone. It had something to do with the Captain Crunch I ate. You heard? Yeah, I had the Crunch Berry shit. So I was eating breakfast basically. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I don't play with cereal. Like that's not a one bowl thing with me, nigga. the whole box gotta go, especially if it's the small joint, the $6 box, the tiny, that shit like 2 bowls and a half. No cap. But I had the large crunch berries, which is like another bowl. It's like 3 bowls and a half. It's a little taller. But I was beating that shit up, you feel me? Cause I don't eat cereal a lot. You know? Especially at this point. It's like, man, shit ain't good for you. And this shit that wasn't always good for us. So now it's even worse. You feel me? And I think cereal is one of those. Not trying to knock them niggas, but I'm just being 1,000. So I only eat cereal once in a while. That's not an everyday thing. I'm not a kid. That's not part of my diet. That's like once in a while. That's like a treat as far as I'm concerned. Like, I'm gonna go get a box of cereal. And I try not to get them stupid weirdo shits, like all the frosty, chocolatey. I don't do none of that shit, B. You know what I'm saying? I keep it simple. Peanut butter Captain Crunch, Crunch Berries, regular Captain Crunch, occasionally some Frosted Flakes, maybe sometimes Fruit Loops, but not really. My favorite shit is the shit, I think them shits is called Honey O's. Honey Oats. Sound like an off-brand, but it's not. It's a tiny ass box. They don't make a big box of that shit. Hey, that shit got me tight. It's like they know this shit is that good. They, you know what I'm saying? They on some shit like, yo, we only made 100 of these. Like, the fuck? But anyway, yeah, the box is wild small. They basically like Cheerios. They a little bigger than Cheerios, thicker, and they got a little bit of like, I guess that's like peanuts or some shit inside of the Cheerio. Some shit like that. Know what I mean? That's my favorite shit. But like I said, they don't be having that shit everywhere. And they only got small boxes of that shit. And that fucking small box be like $6, $7. That shit is literally like a box of cookies. Like, it's that size. It don't even look like a cereal box. But anyway, yeah. So I'm eating the crunch berries and shit. I think I'm probably like 2 bowls in, maybe 2.5. So I packed that shit up. I'm like, all right, that's enough. Nigga. I'm like, yo, let me lay down for a minute, because I've been up since like fucking 2 or 3 in the morning, and it's 10 something, you feel me? So that's like a day right there. That's how I look at it. Like, that's like a short, from 2 in the morning to 10, that's a little shift. So if I've been moving around since, that time in my crib, I'm like, yo, let me lay down. It's 10 o'clock, I'll get back up in a minute. My nigga, I was tossing and turning. By the time I got up, by the time I opened my eyes, it was 3 something. 3 something. I said, oh shit. I fucking damn near slept all day. Feel me? It was 3 something. By the time I got up off the bed, physically, it was about 4 something. And then in the midst of, going to the bathroom, my homegirl calling me. Finally, she called me back, you feel me? And all that. It turned into 5 o'clock. Like, within minutes after I got up off the bed, I felt like running back to the bathroom, the kitchen. I felt like 20 minutes went by, but that shit was 5 something now. I'm like, yo, this shit crazy. So again, I don't know. I think it was the crunch berries, B. And that's why I said what I said in the beginning. I don't eat that shit all the time. That shit ain't really, the most healthiest thing to eat. But yeah, that shit, I don't know. That shit put me in a coma, boy. And I had to get up off of that. Like, I almost stayed in the bed another hour or 2 when I did open my eyes around 3 something. I was on some, man, I'm about to just lean into this shit. because I was in a deep sleep. I was about to go right back, but I'm like, nah, I gotta get up. And that's before I knew what time it was. I just knew I felt I had to get up. I'm like, yo, I've been laying down for a while. Had to be, gotta be. And yeah, I was. So me and Crunchberries, we beefing. I ain't fucking with the Crunchberries right now. I probably holler at the Crunchberries end of the year. That'll be the next time I holler at that shit. Cause I ain't about to be going to sleep off of no fucking box of cereal, bro. You know, the weed, I ain't never really put a nigga down like that. I'll smoke a blunt, 2, 3 blunts, I'll be up all day, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like that cereal was like, nigga, lay down. That shit packed me up fast. Word up. So if y'all giving that shit to y'all kids, cereal and shit, if y'all still doing that shit, make sure y'all get them the healthiest cereal that they like, that tastes good. Because I know a lot of shit that be good cereal don't really got that much of a good taste. All the bad shit tastes good, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, 5 hours in a flash. That's a fact, bro. That shit put me fucking down. I woke up like, yo, what the fuck? So yeah, get your kids some fucking Honey Nut Cheerios, which is good. I would say Raisin Bran, but the flakes in the Raisin Bran change. Them shits is like cardboard now. No bullshit. Every time I try to eat Raisin Bran, by the second bowl, my jaw start hurting. Cause them fucking corn flakes, not corn, cause it's not corn. Those bran flakes, them shits is made out of cardboard, B. And the raisins might as well be fucking plastic. So when you chewing that shit, like I said, by the second bowl, my shit hurting. My whole jaw on one side be hurting like somebody rocked me. So yeah, I don't really fuck with the Raisin Bran too much. All that Honey Bunches of oat shit, I guess that's alright. If your kids rock with that. I wasn't a fan of that too much. Word. And yeah, motherfucking Saturday went by like that. Word up. Which I don't mind. Cause I ain't have no motherfucking plans. You know what I'm saying? Unless I had to be at work or some shit, but other than that, I ain't got no fucking plans. And my sleeping pattern been off for about 5 years at this point. Since I moved here. So I kind of was, I was due for a coma like that. I didn't know when it was going to happen or when I was going, but I was due for that. I've been getting up since 2, 3, 1 in the morning for 4 years since I've been living over here. Even the days I be like, yo, I'm not getting up that early tomorrow. There's no reason to get up that early. I don't gotta be nowhere. I get up early. That shit is in my DNA. My pops get up wild early. You know what I'm saying? My mom, she don't be up early. Me? Nigga, I'm up soon as the world is up. And the world never sleeps. So there you have it. When I was a little nigga, don't have me come to your house for a sleepover. Because I'm waking up first. It's probably going to be 7:30 in the morning. Hopefully not early. Hopefully for you. But it'll be like 7:30 in the morning. And I'm waking everybody up. Yeah. That's how it went. That's how it went. I'm up. I'm doing shit. I'm on the game. I'm probably making breakfast 7:30 in the morning. And this is when I was young, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't rolling up that early. So I was young, but nigga, I'm up, nigga. You either gonna be woken up by my voice or whatever I'm doing. I can't stand that be in the bed shit. I don't like humans that be in the bed all day. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You the type to wake up and stay in your bed till like 11, 12. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that. The fuck is you getting up at that time for? Nigga, I'm up 5 in the morning like I'm in an army. I'm not waking up at 12 in the afternoon. I ain't rich. I don't own a couple of businesses. I feel like, yeah, niggas who do that, you gotta own a couple businesses. It's no reason to wake up early. Your businesses is making you money. Your businesses is wide awoke. While you sleep, your businesses are wide awoke. Your money wide awoke. I get it. That's probably the only time in life I would ever be comfortable sleeping till 12 or being in the bed till 12, knowing that I got some businesses, knowing that them shits is making money as I sit there looking stupid. Other than that, nigga, I'm getting up. Fuck is it, you know what I mean? What are we doing? I'm getting up. That sleeping should be boring. Hell yeah. I don't know why they hid your comment. Like you was saying some wild shit. Yeah, that shit tastes exactly like plywood, bro. Exactly like it. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm up. Real shit. And if you my girl, I ain't gonna lie. You the only one that's gonna get that exception. You the only, you feel me? Cause obviously I ain't trying to run you off. You like, yo, this nigga annoying me. He don't let me sleep, know what I mean? So I'll let you rock. But even still, bitches I've been with, they know this nigga's up. Like for real. I tap my bitch 5 in the morning. Like, yo, I want some pussy. Bitch be complaining, let me sleep. Alright. Sometimes bitch don't complain. Let's get it. Before the sun is up, my soul done left my body. What they call that shit? Astral projection. My soul done left my body before the sun is up. Best way to start the day. Come out in the morning, start your day. Feel like you could wrestle a bison to the ground. Feel me? Like nighttime sex is cool. But that morning sex, that shit hit different. I done waited to fuck bitches to the morning. Bitches going to sleep with the confused face. Like, this nigga ain't trying to fuck me. Oh yeah, I am. Just not right now. But in the morning, if I wait till the morning, I don't always wait till the morning, but I have. The morning come, oh, it's over. It's over. And you might get that. You might get that regular. You might get that regular early morning young dick, hard as a rock. Or you might get that. You might get that P dick. I can't wait to go to the bathroom, but I'm not about to go right now because I want some ass. And that's like the regular. That's like the regular early morning young dick, but on steroids. You be putting the bitch through the mattress in the morning off of that. Bitch say shit like, calm down. Nigga done woke up. Nigga done woke up in the middle of a porno. Started fucking the brakes off shorty. Grabbing her throat, her hair. And don't get me started. You fucking a bitch from the back? You gotta make that shit amusing. Fuck a bitch from the back. Smack the bitch head from the back. Not hard. Not on no abusive shit, but on some bow. Bitch like, what you doing? Shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if it's getting real crazy, I might spit on your back. Real shit. While I'm hitting it from the back, in the midst of that, I'm just going right on your back. And you like, yo, what the fuck? That's making my dick harder. No bullshit. Like, yeah, bitch. I just spit on your fucking back. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I woke up in the middle of a porno. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. So, you know, that morning should be fire. And then her shit was marinating all night. Just sitting there. So it's like in the morning, that shit is like you cracking a seal on some fresh peanut butter. Let me stop. No, I'm being honest. I'm giving y'all my opinion. That shit like cracking a seal of fresh peanut butter, bro. It's creamy. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'm waking everybody up. You could go back to sleep, shorty, when I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how I go. I'm gonna leave you after that. I'm saying? Yeah, man. Sometimes the night sex is cool, but see, most of the time the night sex I used to be drunk already. So it's a 50-50 chance my dick might not even be ready to go. I'm so fucking hit. You know what I'm saying? You know, back then, young niggas, we drinking liquor, smoking. Shorty drinking liquor, smoke. We about to get some pussy. But the older I get, I'm learning, like, that shit ain't nothing but interrupting the vibe. You know, couple drinks or two is cool, but you still want to be up, coherent, ready to go to work. You don't know how many times nigga passed out on a bitch off some Henny or whatever. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, we ain't doing that. That shit corny. That's why bitches be robbing some niggas. You don't get that story. You just hear the bitch rob the nigga. Why? Bitch robbed you because you ain't fuck her right. Or fuck her, period. You fell asleep off the Henny, you on the bed. Bitch, like, I'm booking this nigga. Man. Ask a bitch that did rob a nigga before. Ask her why she robbed a nigga. I bet you that's one of the reasons. Yeah, he had a little whatever. So you took it. But why you decide to do that? Bitches just don't do that to anybody. Or for any reason. They gotta feel like you a lame nigga. You was a waste of their time. Or they was just rocking you to sleep from the gate. She already had niggas waiting to get the call from her, put you in a vulnerable state, sleep, whatever, jury off, and you know she was completing her mission either way. But yeah, the average bitch ain't just, nah, she ain't doing that. She gonna fuck you, and if it's lit, it's lit. You know what I'm saying? But a bitch that book you, nah, she felt a way about something. Something. She could be a hater, mad because you got what you got. Bitches, see, that's the thing with women too. That's why women so fucking dangerous. Because a bitch will still fuck you and have an agenda in play. And the agenda that could be in play could be from anything, from just get back, robbery, catch you lacking, get you booked, to a bitch setting you up to get killed. It's levels to it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why bitches is dangerous. But see, that's why niggas gotta be extra smart. That's the only way you gonna counteract those type of bitches. Because those type of bitches, they work in a small, moderate area. And it only take basic shit to happen for them bitches to feel like, all right, I got them. You know, you got niggas who just be thirsty for bitches. And, you know, bitches be aware, some bitches, oh, this nigga, he fiending. And then bitches start playing the game. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you could do around women is be calm and collective. You know what I'm saying? Even if you is fiending, the best thing you could do is be calm and collective. Because that calm and collective could be a way where you could be taken advantage of and played with and manipulated. And the worst part about it, you ain't going to know or care. Because you so fucking horny, you like, I want to fuck this bitch. Like I said, you don't even know and you don't care. You're not even aware of what's going on. You gotta look back after the fact, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that thirsty shit, that shit puts you in a bad place. Well, and I think I mastered that shit because one day I was with this bitch right in my crib. So she pulled up knowing, we was gonna get it going. You know what I'm saying? But when she pulled up, nigga, I'm so like regular that the bitch, after a while, she was sitting on the bed. She said, yeah, she said, you making me mad horny, cause you not trying to fuck me, like you not thirsty or some shit. So I looked at the bitch from the side like, what? Cause the shit had me confused. And I'm like, oh, so you turned on off a nigga like just being regular, normal around you. And yeah, bitches like that. They don't like niggas who that's like when bitches say a nigga be talking too sexual early in a relationship. Like, yeah, you turn them off with that. You know what I'm saying? Cause you fiending, you thirsty. You don't even know the bitch. You don't even know what type of bitch she is, but you like, yeah, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. Now, once or twice is cool, cause that's just nigga shit. You talking to a new bitch, you feel me? But like, don't keep that going. Don't spearhead the conversation with that all the time. Or every time she speak to you, it's a part in there where you like, yeah, I can't wait to fuck or I want to fuck you. Like you can't do that all the time because women notice that shit, and then they gonna be like, oh, this nigga's fiending, and then like I said, they gonna manipulate you, and the level of manipulation is that's all depending on how she feeling, cause she could be into you, she could be wanting to fuck you too, but she know that she giving herself a process, a time span before she give it up to you or whatever. But then you got bitches that, yeah, once they know you want it like that, they'll become your worst fucking enemy. They'll have you jumping through fire hula hoops after that. They like, oh, this is what you, you want this pussy. I got a phone bill that's like $150. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that type of shit come from. Once bitches started realizing that niggas was making it clear, cause niggas ain't got no riz, and niggas just be fiending, jumping the fucking gun. So once bitches realize, oh, this is what he want, cause they always say that and thought that since time began, I guess. Boys only want one thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So once they started realizing and knowing that that's what a nigga want, cause a nigga either saying it or just moving like that, they like, oh, okay, well, what you gonna do for this? You know what I'm saying? Pussy was never meant to be a tool to barter with. Sex, period. That was never meant to be a tool to barter with. You know what I'm saying? You negotiating through intercourse, with intercourse. It ain't really intercourse if it's a negotiation. You feel me? It's just it's just happening. It ain't really like I was telling my homegirl. I'm like, you could tell how if a bitch like you based off how a bitch suck your dick. You feel me? Detachment is a must. Yeah, necessary. Yeah, I'm in New York City. Where you at? Outside wasting space. Your mother wasted her time having you. Same shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you could tell. Cause a bitch that like you Like I was telling her, she gonna suck the pigment off your dick. You know what I'm saying? But a bitch that don't like you might not even get your dick sucked as much. You gotta ask. And then when you ask, it's like a weird, you know what I'm saying? And niggas don't like that. I know I don't like that shit. If I gotta ask you and I get a weird, bitch, I don't want you sucking my dick after that. I don't. Call me whatever the fuck you wanna call me, but my pleasure through intercourse is based on how you feel about me. It's not based on just the act. Just the act itself, sex. That shit is based on how you feel about me. I'm turned on by you because I know how you feel about me, if that makes sense. I'm not just turned on by you because it's you, but that's what lust is. Motherfuckers don't know you from a hole in the wall. They see you in the club. I want to fuck shorty. You feel me? Because it's more about the act at that time, not the actual intercourse, the process. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I try not to come across women like that or engage in that type of vibe. If I know a bitch is, you know what I'm saying? She's on that. Like, nah, I'm not the one bitch to be playing games, to use me and because you think that box is my full motivation for dealing with you. Nah, not me. Not me. I'm a Pisces. The little things matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a difference when you fuck a bitch who wanna fuck you versus you fucking a bitch who don't wanna fuck you. All niggas know that. You know, you seen it in movies. You got the bitch that'll just lay there. And then you got the bitch that'll try to throw it back. You got the bitch that'll ride you. She like, no, you sit down. I got it. And that's amazing. So anything besides that, if a bitch ain't really into me, I'm not, hell no. Because that's how motherfuckers wind up creating bloodlines that they didn't even really want by having kids that they didn't even plan for. I'm good, bro. Can't none of these motherfuckers out here make me feel any way about not having kids at my age, because I came up in a society where all you motherfuckers was having too many and too early, and I see the outcome of y'all lives today. And a lot of that shit is like, yeah, when that happened, when you had your kid or your life had to change. Meaning that your priorities had to change. And that sometimes causes you to abandon other things that might have been your priority before that situation. You got bitches who didn't go back to school because they got pregnant. You got bitches who went to school because they got pregnant. They knew, oh yeah, nah, I'm bringing in another person. I gotta get this shit right. So by the time, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's to each his own. I ain't knocking nobody, but nobody can make me feel anyway, because that shit comes with a lot. I know people who are good parents and they still say that shit come with a lot. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect the game of parenting. For real. Before you become a part of that community as a parent. Because that shit ain't easy. We all heard that a million times from people. We all know that. That shit ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta hope that the person that you dealing with got some fucking sense. Because I've seen a lot of examples. I've seen a lot. Motherfuckers be the best parents known to man before the kid get there. Baby shower, immaculate, they done bust up. Spent this, spent that. You know, black people. Baby showers looking like fucking summer jam after parties and shit. But then after the kid get here, oh, she changed. He changed. Fuck that. Fuck that, bro. I'm to the good. So you gotta make sure you know what I mean? You gotta make sure you going half with somebody that's fucking, they got it up here. Cause even if they angry, you gotta deal with people who have no problem communicating with you. You gotta deal with people who have no problem loving you the same, despite a situation, or argument, or a term of differences. That's what you can't go after the ones that's, as long as shit going right for you and right for them, they gonna be right. It's gonna be, everything's gonna, nah. You gotta go for the ones that's, when shit ain't right for you, they still there. You feel me? And as a nigga who ain't got kids, that's a trait that I want my child to have. Not to be tall, not to be handsome, pretty, not to be smart. I want them to have that trait of being so loving and understanding of themselves and others, that they look at that shit exactly the way I do. This is not a game. This is not just to have children. This is not just so, you know, people could stop bothering me and say, oh, you got kids? No, we doing this shit because I've met someone in life that I'm a fan of tremendously, and I love her that much that I want to create another life with her, and pray that that life has the same traits of the mother that I fell in love with from the gate. And pray that they have the same traits as me, the dad, who fell in love with their mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have children who look at shit as if, you know, it's just nothing. Nah, because I'm not looking at it. I didn't fuck your mother to bring you into the world for you to look at having kids a fucking game. I did that shit because I truly wanted to do that. And I truly want my children to want that someday. You know, don't just find any fucking body and start a new bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Find somebody who got them fucking traits, bro. And a lot of women don't have them traits these days. You know what I'm saying? Or they hard to find, rather. But just that loving trait. You know, you meet women who will give their shirt off they back to a stranger. You know, that's a different type of characteristic a woman has. You know what I'm saying? And they feel the same way. They want a nigga with confidence. Cause if they have children with you, they want their children to be fucking confident. They want the same traits that made them fall in love with you. They want that in their children. Whether that's your features, your personality, that's why people create people. I like this person that much. I don't mind creating a person with them. I want to create a person with them. Imagine a person with them. They'll be smart as she is, smart as I am. Where can we go wrong? But a lot of kids be dumb as shit and hard-headed. That's how you know that the foundation from the parent was all wrong. That's how you know. Because motherfuckers didn't sit down and do the math. You gotta sit down and do the math. Is this bitch retarded? Do this bitch know how to communicate? Do she shut off when she wrong and she hear you right? She don't want to talk anymore. You gotta deep. All that shit matters because your kids will have the same fucking traits. You be talking to your daughter, she walk off while you talking to her because her mother do that. She's like her mom's. You know what I'm saying? All that shit is real, bro. This shit mathematics. No funny shit. If you're an asshole, it's 9 times out of 10 your kid is gonna have them traits. He ain't gonna say he's gonna be a bad person, but he might have those traits where you see the assholeness, and that's not a word, but you see the assholeness in him. You see glimpse of it. You see glimpse of yourself in the nigga. Like, damn, this nigga crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you gotta do the math. You gotta do the math, bro. That's why people who are educated and smart, that's why they wind up in better positions when it comes to parenting, because they did the math. Even if they don't stay with the father or don't stay with the baby mother, they did. Some of them did the math enough for this shit to work. Real shit. The pops may not be there all the time. He may be one of them niggas that's reliable in other ways. Anytime your child needs something, anytime your child having a school play or some serious shit, meet the parents with the tea, he there. You know what I'm saying? But he might not be there throughout the week, Monday through Friday. He might not be that present like that. He be from work or whatever. But some people did the math enough to know with my addition and what I see and what it can work. Some niggas know they baby mothers is retarded, but she just might be smart enough to take care of their kids. So it works. Every now and then you might have to have a little disagreement with her. She may catch a little attitude, but you know damn well in the bottom of your heart that she don't play when it comes to y'all kids. You know that. She do not play when it comes to our kids. And that's it working. That's it working right there. So at the end of the day, you got to do enough math. Even if you don't get the full answer, you'll get closer to the answer. You know what I'm saying? It'll give you a hint of what the answer is going to be from doing the math. But people don't do math. Most people, they just fuck. Emotions put them in these positions that they be in later. 1, 2, 3 kids, no baby father, fuck him. He's a deadbeat. Your emotions got you there. Your emotions to want to fuck. At the time, you didn't care about none of that. You know, bitches be saying, well, I didn't know. Niggas be pretending. No, niggas don't fucking pretend. Niggas sell you something like a dream. Like everything else in the stores, products. And it's up to you to look at the back of this shit. Any nigga you meet could tell you, yeah, what's up, baby? I'm a doctor. I got 4 houses, 3 cars. And you could believe that shit if you decide. Or you could be like, nah, I don't believe it. No nigga makes you make the choice of believing him enough to have his baby and realize he ain't shit. I'm not jacking that. At the time, I think human beings, you just meet, you blinded by a lot of shit. You're not even thinking about that type of shit. You just want to know more about this person that you're interested, you like them, you may love them, and you want to fuck. You want to enjoy them. Y'all want to go hang out. Y'all want to go on trip. You're not thinking about that in the beginning. That's why when it's time to have kids, or when you're thinking about having kids, because this should always be a thought. It should always be a thought. If a new person is brung into this world by you and her, That should always be a thought. That should never just happen. And don't get me wrong. Understand what I mean. It has to be somewhere along that line where calm, yo, we fucking without protection, so it's a possibility. It's across that bridge when we get there. Cool. Happens 99% of the time, bro, is fuck shit. Because a woman ain't gonna want to get rid of, you know what I'm saying? If originally she not gonna just, all right, you don't want it, I'm gonna get rid of it. You know what I mean? You may come across some who do, but not most. So now you like, yo, I'm good. I don't need that in my life right now. I gotta get right. She like, I'm gonna have it anyway. There was no convo had. You didn't know her intentions. You didn't know that she want to be a baby mother regardless of how and who. You didn't know that. Motherfuckers got to do the math, bro. And yeah, if you do the math, you're going to realize a lot ain't good for you. You might have to walk away from some that you felt like, nah, I thought that was the bitch. Like, yeah, if you going off emotions, how I feel, how she make me feel, those type of things change. But certain shit doesn't change. Yeah, a person go wake up one day and not want to be with you, not want to do whatever it is, of course, but it's your job to make sure that certain things about them will never change. And when I say that's your job, meaning that's your job to find out what those traits are about them. If you can't, then you keep looking. And bitches be talking about, oh, I'm not settling for the bare minimum. Nobody be giving y'all the bare minimum. Y'all be accepting the bare minimum. And then the bare minimum to y'all got that shit misconstrued. A nigga who ain't ready to spend bread on you just out the gate. A nigga who ain't ready to take you on a trip out the gate. Oh, yeah. This the bare minimum. No, it's not the bare minimum, bitch. You dealing with a nigga who probably had mad bitches before. And it don't really gotta be mad bitches, but he been in enough relationships to know that he gotta pace himself. And you gotta be able to respect that. You gotta be able to accept that. You don't know if that man did that many a times in his life with other bitches and then only to realize that wasn't the best thing to do. Why I paid this bitch phone bill the first month I met her. Why I took that bitch to Turkey and Caicos knowing that bitch wasn't a forever bitch for me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna keep on throwing their money down the motherfucking toilet. So you gotta hold it down, bitch, as long as you need to. If a nigga wanna observe you for 12 months before he give you something, you gotta hold that shit down, bitch, or you just don't like the nigga. Because the time in between you realizing you like the nigga or you want him, and the time between him saying, all right, I could fuck with shorty, she seemed like, that's enough time for you to pay attention also and learn that nigga. Learn what he like, what he don't like, what he into, what turn him off. Because at the end of the day, that's all this shit is about, bro. It's people learning how to be with each other. And some people don't be wanting to learn. Some people don't like learning. Some people don't like what they learn. But that's all this shit is. Learning to be with each other. Learning how to compromise for them. Learning how they compromise for you. Learning how y'all compromise for each other. Know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, do the math. It be so many bad bitches out here. Fat ass, nice face. Bitches don't be about shit. You know what I'm saying? Not all of them, but a lot of them. They don't be about shit. Shorty the male version of you. She looking to stay afloat, looking for the next wave to ride, catch the next come up, front like it's all good, knowing it's not. She the male version of you, nigga. You out here fronting like it's this and that and it ain't. And she doing the same thing. You see this bitch wearing this and Chanel bag. She did the same thing you did. Grind, play the game, whatever you want to call that shit. She's just female. She doing the female version of it. She out here in these fucking streets. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do the math, bro. I come across bitches who ain't near as pretty as other bitches. But you can tell that you can give that bitch your life in a box and nothing is gonna happen to it. She just got that. She's just that person. She has that personality. She ain't looking for clout. She not trying to live up to your standards. She don't even have standards she's trying to live up to. A lot of these bitches got standards that they put on themselves that they be trying to live up to. And then they try to go fit that shit in by doing all this shit, getting BBLs, working in the bar and all that weirdo shit. But she don't even have those standards for herself. She's okay with who she is. She's okay with who you are. Certain bitches don't be having all that other shit, but they got everything else. And the older you get in life, which sounds cliche, the more important that is. Because that ass ain't going to be there when y'all 60 and 80. That ain't going to motivate you to stay with her or keep you happy. Not just that, but who she is will. And that's the most important, B. So nowadays, I don't look at bitches the way I used to. You could be fire with nothing going on. Good morning. You could be fire with nothing going on. You may not look like fire. You may not be a 10. But you know what? You a fucking 10 in my mind. I could be safe around you. I could know my bread is good around you. I could know you ain't trying to backdoor me. I could know that you don't look up to the shit these other bitches look up to. I know that you ain't listening to certain bitches and they not influencing your mind. Because a lot of bitches say that when you listen to them talk. Or you just observe them. You hear the music bitches listen to. And then you wondering why you going through certain shit with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, yeah, you gotta do the math. I don't even really like people that much. I feel like most people are weird. And when I say weird, I mean because people think I'm weird. I don't mean that a nigga don't talk that much in real